Alright. Oh god, these things. That worked out. Oh, we got the burst. One sec. Alright, sorry about that. Let's just attack. You can analyze. I definitely need to rearrange my party after this. It's good to have you back, Tio. Blade Fang, weak to water. Ancient reptile monster. It increases its strength by roaring. Yep, Ice Hammer. And a blue drop. Oh, please still be in the circle. Avalon Gate. Genesis Flood. There we go. Oh boy, that does a lot. Alright. The flood is coming. Genesis Flood. Alright. Good to know not everything is those monsters. Also, before I forget, this is messed up. Okay, so onward to the ancient battlefield. But first, just make sure these... Yep, that's good. Also stuff. Beast flesh. Oh god, those things? Wait a sec. It's not moving. Oh no. Let's try. That never happened. They kicked our ass with Galleon Tower. 5,000 a pop. We didn't... And that's taken care of. Here we go. Starting to wonder if Zeit just automatically refills HP and EP. In which case, man, it's like, you're lucky that you don't need an accessory to do that. Otherwise, okay. But yeah, if that was an accessory and the game allowed me, I would have taken your accessory off. Alright. I'm being overly cautious, I understand, but I don't want anything to happen and have to redo a whole bunch. We've been to the ancient battlefield before here in Azure. Everything looks fine. Pleroma grass is growing all the way out here too. Hardly surprising, given this is where the cult decided to set up shop. According to what Mr. Heiyue told us, this is where the defense force was ambushed. They've concealed themselves, though their scent still lingers. I do not know if they are the rebels we were foretold about, but they have the scent of someone not to be trifled with. Good to know. Keep your guards up. There's still the threat of cryptids appearing. Roger. Alonzi? I don't get it. Alright, which way to go? We've got two routes. I'm already on the right path, so let's go to the right path. Until the game tells me no. Alright, so that was a waste of time. Not gonna bother showing that off. You can't get to the left hand side at all, so you have to take this way. I mean, I should have known given last time I came here. Alright. There should be none up there if I was thorough enough to clean house. Yep, here we go. I wish to be granted passage. Oh, goody. Damn it. We're trapped. Oh, great. Red Constellation. The Red Constellation. These must be the ones I smelled. Ha! And here we were, feeling down that we came up empty-handed. Some damn good prey fell square into our laps, huh? Captain Randolph's buddies, huh? The President and Defense Force will owe us big time if we bring him in. 6 Jaegers and 4 military monsters. Look alive, men. Prey is at its most dangerous when cornered. Take this nice and easy and neutralize them one by one. Let's see how long you can last against the Red Constellation. Come on, SSS. Bring it on. Let's break through. Ooh, this is gonna be rough, huh? I like this music. Oh. Well, this must be a battle in waves. Still kind of upsetting, though. I would have liked a bigger battle, but at the same time, I can understand why they wouldn't do it. Alright, you've got the EP to spare. Red Constellation Rifle. Veteran Jaeger skilled with large firearms, capable of many combat techniques. The Red Constellation's highly mobile monster. It always aims for its enemy's vitals. And Veteran Jaeger that relentlessly hunts foes. Uses a unique Jaeger sword stance. That's gonna be mine. Rising Sun. Where's he going? War Cry. Oof. Alright, Wazy. Calamity Edge. Death Spiral. Hang in there, Tio. There we go. And Death Spiral. Hang in there. Burst. I probably just wasted this, but let's see. Yep, start healing. Holy Breath. There we go. Alright, now you guys are screwed. 7th shot. Oh, that looks cool. Alright, for you, Dark Matter. Bring them in. Alright, Burning Heart. Let's see. Phoenix Rush. Alright, Lloyd Raging Spin. Let's go. Oh, you survived. Not for long. Phoenix Rush. Alright, we did it. Well, 4 down. Ugh, you're pretty good. The Defense Force doesn't hold a candle to these monsters. You don't become the baddest Jaegers around by playing soldiers. We storm battlefields across the whole damn continent and make them our own. Pit us against those Ouroboros freaks in a genuine fight and they'd fall apart. Hell, even that wolf of yours, if it turned into some freak monster, we'd just laugh and hunt him down like any other beast. Would you now? So they know about Zeit's true form then. Perhaps it would have been wise to contact Abbas before coming here. You ain't getting out of here no matter what you do. No chance in Gehenna. We can keep bashing you, or you can just give up now. No chance, you say? I thought you brutes knew your surroundings better than this. Aw, dude! The cavalry! Cao Li? You should have fled a long damn time ago. That was what we wanted you to believe. Aw, dude. Spineless bastard! Don't back down, men. We have them outnumbered and out. You were saying that was... Oh, hey. Going for a new look? Yin! You're still in Crossbow after all. If bringing so few Jaegers is your idea of a joke, your sense of humor is lacking. You'd do well not to underestimate Heiyue. Son of a... What's our move? Since we have guests, we'll be polite and, the polite ones and allow you to leave this time. Oh, that was the wrong guy. I was looking at the air at the wrong guy. However, when you next return, I recommend bringing a more sizable force. You'll need the Red Ogre or Bloody Shirley to come along too. The party wouldn't be complete without them. I'll pass that along. Don't regret it when your heads are on pikes. Open the gate! Withdraw! It is over. That was a little too close for comfort. I'm glad to be of service. We meet again, Detective Bannings, and friends. It's been far too long. Cow, and... Rixia. So, this is where you've been. You were with them. Yes. This area is too exposed. We should take this somewhere else. But of course, considering the nature of this long-awaited reunion, shall we head to some place with a pleasant view? Interesting. So you've been hiding around here since the raid? Correct. Hiding out in the cult's old lodge was a convenient solution. After all, we could even observe Ouroboros tinkering with that giant bell. Then the professor was here as well. The same bell that hung in Central Square was used in the ritual to complete the Septarian of Zero. There's no doubt in my mind that it was an artifact this entire time. It would seem they returned it to the city once they were done with it, done here. We have been the only ones occupying this location ever since. Master Yin being the exception, of course. Rixia. Please, Lloyd. I know this is a lot to ask, but could you overlook what I've done? The crimes I've committed in this state. I cannot allow myself to be captured, but intend to at least return to Calvard and not cause you all any more trouble. After I settle the score, that is. You must mean you're seeking revenge. Those monsters stole something precious. An irreplaceable star, the sun that gave everyone hope. I cannot forgive it. I cannot forget. Which is why she so gracefully re-entered into contract with us. We'll be working side by side to oppose the Red Constellation, as we should be. Stay out of this. Listen to me, Rixia. Are you aware that Heiyue has awakened from her coma? Is that true? Yes, she regained consciousness immediately after the phenomenon on Independence Day. She has not fully recovered yet, but she is awake and alert, as lively as she ever was. Thank you, Idios. Thank you for your mercy. Well, isn't that splendid? You left out an important detail, however. I'm told she's paralyzed from the waist down and may never walk again, much less dance. Did you? You knew this entire time, didn't you? But of course, however, Master Yin explicitly told me she wanted to forget. Naturally, I complied. Please, Master Cao, hold your tongue. Don't misunderstand us, Master Yin. Master Cao withheld that information to preserve your spirit. Save your excuses. I've already made up my mind. Once I settle this, I will leave Crossbell never to return. Excellent. Heiyue looks forward to our continued cooperation. You all should consider this as well, SSS. We have different goals but share a common foe. It would be to both our benefit to join forces in these trying times. Wouldn't you agree? I think I can agree to that, on the condition that Rixia comes with us. Lloyd? Oh, really now? Rixia, I have a message for you from Heiyue. What's most important to you? Can you sit there and do nothing when what you hold dear needs you? Despite everything, Heiyue wasn't depressed at all. At first, I thought she was putting on a brave face to keep us from getting too down, but the truth quickly became clear to me. Heiyue Platier will dance again. She believes so with all her heart. It will be an uphill battle with the whole way, but she knows that already. She had total faith in herself. That kind of drive is different to attain. Her determination has been infectious. Heiyue's decided what she wants, and she's doing everything she can to get back on that stage. So Rixia, what's most important to you? Revenge against the Red Constellation? The legacy of Yin that you inherited? Or could it be... Yes, you can. Say it, Rixia. That's not what I asked you. I want to know what is the most precious thing in your life. What do you hold dear more than anything? What is the single thing above all others that drives you to live?
はまたあのステージで踊りたい。イリアさんやシュリちゃんや劇団のみんなたちと。ただそれだけなんです。
I thought so. Master Cow? Uh-oh. Why is he laughing? I never know with this guy. Exceptional as always, Detective Bannings. You've certainly made a mess of my plans, haven't you? Or rather, perhaps it would be more apt to say that Miss Platier won the day. I admit my defeat. Congratulations on your victory and well done. Cow. Is that all you had to say for yourself? Not at all. Truth be told, I'm fuming. But for the sake of cooperation, I'll swallow my pride and let it go. Master Yin, rather, Rixia Mao, consider your current contract with Heiyue null and void. I leave you to your discretion. Thank you, Cow. You do well to remember that I have only given up this one time. I, Heiyue, have greater aspirations, and your strength factors into that. In the meantime, do take care. I wish you the best in returning to the stage you hold so dear. Right. I will not falter. Some of your finest work yet, Lloyd. Full of surprises, isn't he? A silver tongue like that should be illegal. It is abundantly clear why the divine child is so attached to you. Easy, guys. I was only the messenger this time. I'm just glad I could fulfill Ilya's request. I have a question, Detective Bannings. Where do you think I should direct this frustration of mine? Come again? Well, let's see. Since you prevented Rixia from working with us, it would only be fair that you join us in her stead. With a little training, you'd be quite the asset on the front lines. What? Cow, are you serious? Why wouldn't he be? His skill with tonfas could be greatly enhanced by our martial arts. He likely has the aptitude for it. That's flattering, but I couldn't. I thought you'd be used to being recruited by now. Now's a good time as ever to make my offer. Want to join the Grossritter? You'd get to spend a lot of quality time with yours truly. That had better have been a joke, Wazy. Oh, man. Thus, Lloyd and the others formed a temporary alliance with Heiyue. Each group promised to help each other should something happen and to share new information as it becomes available. And so Yin, Rixia Mao, made her decision. She decided to work with the Special Support Section in pursuit of her goals. Yay! Detecting new gap. You're laying the data now, Fran. I'm ready. Found it. It looks, it's to the northwest of Crossbell. It's halfway up Mainz mountain path. It's near Mainz? That means we can increase the number of areas we can reach. I'm sure the enemy has started to notice our movements by now. If I'm not mistaken, there has been a different resistance force in Heiyue operating from the Mainz area. The one in charge was a CGF guardsman who opposed the establishment of the Crossbow Defense Force. Is that true? I had simply assumed that all guardsmen would have been in favor of the CDF. Their reasoning is understandable. The government mobilized the Red Constellation so shortly after it decimated the Guardian Force. Those who could see through the deceit would not stand for it. Then, can Noe also be? No, sadly, I seriously doubt it. We saw the choice Noel made, and it was to protect Crossbell no matter the cost. I don't think she would waver from that decision so easily.
You're probably right. Noe always has been strong and incredibly stubborn.
Fran, I think making contact with this resistance force would be for the best. Their cooperation could be just as valuable as Heiyue's. Agreed. We should touch down as soon as we can. But before that, Rixia, do you want us to stop by St. Ursula?
Huh?
Heiyue really wanted to see you. I know it's still complicated, but we can always visit her together if you want to.
No, I have to decline. I'm still not ready to stand in front of Heiyue with my head held high. I want us to, at the very least, have taken back Crosswell City and Ark-en-Ciel first.
Got it.
That is disappointing to hear, but we understand how you feel. I'm sorry. If you have any business to take care of at St. Ursula, I do not mind disembarking with you. However, I will elect to wait for you in front of the hospital.
That's fine. Still, Rixia has a more honest personality than she gives herself credit for. Yay, Rixia joined. Twin Dragon Strike. Oh wait, a powerful combination attack. Oh. Gotcha. Alright, to Mainz Mountain Path. Oh, I saw a loading screen there for a second. The resistance is somewhere on the mountain path. Shall we head toward the mining village? I'm worried about the state of things in Mainz. That said, are you thinking we should pay him another visit?
Rosenberg's studio, one of the 13 factories. The Meister said he would speak to us if he felt inclined. Is that so? As it so happens, I once tried to sneak into the workshop myself. The lower floors were so labyrinthine that I had to give up on the plan.
You broke into Rosenberg's studio? George, It has been many moons since we last met, but I hear he is doing well for himself. What?
Zeit, you know the Meister?
We are at least vaguely aware of each other's circumstances. He may be with those snakes, but he is also an old-fashioned craftsman. I have no doubt that he is someone we can trust. Really now, we ought to drop by. I'd love to hear more about the society.
I propose a detour then there before continuing to Mainz.
Agreed. Let's head over.
Before that...
Okay, so I know we just got Tio back, but I'm gonna put her on the bench for a little bit. Let's head on up. Let's go see Mr. Rosenberg. And hope that he's okay. Well, if he's part of the 13 factories, they wouldn't touch him, would they? Unless Dieter himself does anything. But I think, like, the members that he's associated with would, like, be like, don't you do this. I don't know. Personally, I think, like, they wouldn't bother him. You know what? I could see the Red Constellation on their own just being like, let's go mess with the old man. More Sepeth. Out of my way. Rosenberg. Were those little purple squigglies always there? Here we are. I hope he's still here.
Considering the situation, I doubt he has been able to go anywhere else. That's right, I haven't.
What the? A voice box?
I figured you'd be showing up soon.
Oh, it's the little maid. That guide doll again.
Come in. I shouldn't have to remind you, but do not forget that I cannot guarantee your safety if you stray from the little one.
Start following, guys.
Cautious as always, that man. Well, at least he's to the point. Saves us time.
Let's head inside. After you. Theo hanging back, huh? Oh, what if that was like a little mini game? You had to follow the thing, and if you lost track of her, you'd get destroyed.
You even brought a rare guest in tow. It's been a while, Divine Wolf. That it has, child of man. You've aged far worse than I have. You're still involved with those serpents from the looks of it. Huh. Some bonds will never break, even after you've breathed your last. The same could be said of the pact that bound you, could it not? Huh. Certainly.
They sound like old friends reminiscing.
Yeah, and this is a little hard to follow along with. In any case, you also brought one of the Grossritter's Dominion and the demon of the Eastern Quarter that tried to break in here. What an interesting lineup you've assembled,
You've got us there. My apologies for before.
Meister Jeorg, we're doing everything we can to alleviate what's happening right now.
Is there anything you can tell us that would help? Specifically, anything about the Society's movements?
As I'm sure you've surmised by now, the Society's position in this is to simply cooperate with the Croy family's plan. Their focus, the Phantasmal Blaze plan, has already shifted to the next stage. The Erebonian Empire, to be more specific.
What? He's right. Another Anguis and multiple enforcers have already begun to act over there. It's in part why the Grossritter couldn't spare more manpower for the situation here in Crossbell. Oh, so is that what's going on in Cold Steel right now? That's not good. A lot is happening all over the continent right now.
Shifting focus back to Crossbell, there are still 3 very dangerous figures here. They are all prominent members of the Society.
1 second.
Campanella the Fool,
as well as 2 Anguis, Professor Novartis and the woman known as Arianrod. Just who is that woman? Her movements and reflexes, they're unlike anything I've ever seen.
I couldn't tell you where she gets her strength. However, she's known in the Society for her incomparable skill with the lance and strict moral code. She also has Valkyries that follow her, young women she discovered, trained, and groomed herself. And each is said to have the strength equivalent to that of an enforcer.
They are as strong as Ren was?
I believe it. As far as I know, more goes into being an enforcer than pure combat strength.
That means there are 6 members of the Society in total, right? But you said they're only cooperating with the Croy family, right? Doesn't that mean there's a chance they won't further involve themselves with the battle over Crossbell?
Anything is possible. However, I would be wary of Professor Novartis. He is particularly invested in his toys that received the gift of the Septarian's power. That is the extent of what I can tell you about their plan.
That's all, huh? Dealing with them will not be easy. As an aside, there is something I have been wanting to ask you since the last time we visited. Are you currently performing maintenance on Potter Mater? What? It talked?
Just a routine checkup. That brat Novartis is also particularly taken by this machine.
Fortunately, he's been too focused on his new toys, so I do not think there is anything to worry about. However, in the event he returns to steal Potter Matter, I've made preparations so that he can easily escape. I think I get it. Let me guess, in case of emergency, he has a flight path straight to Liberal where the Angel of Slaughter is, doesn't he? Either way, what I can say for sure is that you and this professor must not get along very well. You will never hear me deny that. The Gordius series was something I put my blood, sweat, and tears into. Then he stole development away, began to conduct inhumane compatibility tests, and burned a little girl like Ren with it. Even if her connection was successful, the testing that led her to be the optimal subject was still unforgivable.
Understandable. That is no better than the kind of experiments the cult performed.
And to follow it up, he designed his own successors that cannot operate properly without the power of a septarian. The nerve and impudence he has to call them the culmination of the Gordius series. I wanted to wipe that smirk off his face and strangle that chicken neck of his last time he was here.
Did you now?
Calm down already. You always have gotten carried away when it comes to defending your creations. Ahem. I digress. Regardless of how shameless he is, there is no denying he's a genius when it comes to technology and applied engineering. I've heard that in addition to remodeling and upgrading the archaisms that I designed, he's found out how to mass produce them. I believe you will see just what I mean at Stargazer's Tower and the Moon Temple.
We'll keep that in mind. That's news to me. Focusing more on the locations themselves, are we correct in assuming they are guarding the large bells at each ruin?
Very likely. I have been researching those artifact bells myself. I will let you know if I come to any significant conclusions.
You do that? Where's all of this generosity coming from?
I am just as upset by the current state of affairs as you are. There is the Jackanapes Novartis, too.
What?
And I wouldn't mind repaying my associates at Arkansas who are victims in this mess.
It is easy to forget that at the beginning of all this, the stage and automata at Arkansas were destroyed by the raid.
Correct. I will personally rebuild it for them. All of this is to say that I cannot overlook what the head of the Croy family and those Red Constellation people have done. The daughter of the Croy family may be a long-time collector of my works, but that hardly matters now.
Taking no prisoners. I understand why you feel that way. Your cooperation would be a tremendous help, to be honest. Please let us know if you learn anything at all about the bells. Bye-bye. I thought we would be lucky if he simply invited us in. I did not expect to be leaving here with his cooperation, too.
I know what you mean. It must really be true that everyone in the society has their own motivations.
Yes, and that's the part of what makes it so hard to grasp. But as far as the old man is concerned, I don't see why we can't work with him. I have to agree. He must have his reasons for helping us.
Knowing Jeorg, he will make good on uncovering valuable information in time. I would advise you to put it out of your minds for now and continue forward until he does.
That we can do. Okay, let's start making our way to the mining village now. We need to make contact with the resistance forces and find out where they stand. Understood. Back to the old dusty trail. I have a very irrelevant question. And I know this is not the time to be asking said irrelevant question. What happened to our car? Please tell me it's fine.
Alright, yeah. What is yours? Fairly quick, and it covers a wide range too. Woo! Obliteration! Let me see if I can see that again. Aw. Maybe it was because it was closer? Obliterate! There we go. It's fairly quick. Yeah, Wazy and Rixia have the best. Tio has a pretty good one. I don't know why I never used it that much. Out of all of them, I'd say the worst is probably Noel's. Hold on, I can sense incoming military monsters. What? Oh, goody. These ones again? They're coming. Goody. Alright. Yep. Alright. Save that for later. Alright, get ready for a Genesis Flood. Don't you be trying to inflict instant death. Can I get them in a raging spin? Yes, I can. Whirlwind Edge. Hang in there, guys. I could kill them with an Akashic Arm. He's not at full power. Good, it defaults to that. Oh, I didn't kill them. Does a lot, though. Alright, and let's finish them gracefully. Twin Dragon Strike. Booyah! And there we go. I've been told that fight is more difficult on the higher difficulties. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different fight. Either way. What? What are they doing? They're fleeing toward the tunnel. Something may be happening near Mainz. Perhaps the Red Constellation has begun hunting down the resistance. That's certainly a possibility. Think those beasts may have been guarding the Jaeger's rear flank? A fair assumption. There may be more to why they chose to retreat like that. Let's keep going toward Mainz. We've got to help the resistance before it's too late. Sally forth. Alright, but first, a nice little save of the game. And we shall make our way. Want to kill... Alright, let's see. Okay. Exercise caution when entering the oh, great. Wait. They've cut the lights. What am I? What? Lloyd! Woo! Lloyd! I'm fine. Thank you, Rixia. If it weren't for you. I'm glad I made it in time. You've got to be kidding me. They've set mines in here? Yes, these appear to be orbital contact mines. Judging by the force of the blast, they must be an anti-infantry tactic.
Suffice to say, the entire tunnel has been littered with them.
This being a public road didn't stop them from laying them. They must have done it to cut off the resistance forces' escape route. That seems probable. It will be difficult to clear this tunnel out completely. There's no time. Going to have to push through. Move quickly, but watch your every step. Roger. Jeez, not even walking is safe around here. Is there an easy way to tell? Also, I've been told that if you make it without triggering a single mine... Alright, so... Avoid the red glowing bits. Got it. Ooh, shiny. I didn't even get to read that. Is that a Heiyue material? None of those. Machette doll. Just be careful. Wide berth. Give it a wide go around. Could we not have taken the alternate route? Okay, there's one right there. Wide berth, wide berth. Can't see. Sharp cheese. Okay. Easy does it. Easy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, now they're playing a little bit more. I want to cheese it. Game. You give me the option to, and I'm going to. Wide berth. Alright. Tap it. Just tap, tap, tap. I wonder how that first one triggered, because I was nowhere near it. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh, oh. I'm seeing light. More daylight. Yeah, we're out of there. Give me a little scene for that. I hear combat. About 10 salads to the northwest. They are likely engaged in deep battle deep in the mountains, away from the path.
Damn it, not the mountains. It'll be difficult to reach by foot.
No, we shouldn't let that stop us.
If necessary, I can intervene by leaping up the cliffside. Understood. If it comes to that, you have our support.
Now I'm saving because, caution. And also, I need to heal. Well, you're not using SP much. EP. Sorry. Don't know what I'm currently playing that made me say SP. Alright, let's go lend a hand. Uh-oh.
Whew! A sniper?
Up there.
I'm surprised you were able to detect me, Yin. Well done. Were you waiting to ambush us? Of course I was. I could sense you coming the moment you set foot in the tunnel. Though I'm surprised how far you've gotten with crossbow under martial law. You must be using that Grossritter's Merkaba, am I right? This is surprised. So you figured out who I am? If you came to bail out the resistance, afraid I've got some bad news. You're late. Our unit's already in the process of wiping them out. They're putting up a good fight, but it'll all be over soon. Hate to break it to you, but you're sitting this one out. Like hell we are.
Zite and I will break through.
Ain't happening, little lady.
Oh, great.
We seem to be surrounded.
This is bad.
Lloyd Bannings and Company? I am a regimental commander of the Red Constellation, Gareth the Blitz. I will be your opponent.
Prepare for battle, everyone. Be mindful of his sniping from the cliff above. Alright. Round 3. This time, I have prepared with death blow prevention. That snipe sucks. So prepare for him to be able to use that. Don't worry about blind too much. That's not going to be the big issue here. The big issue is just how many people attack all at once. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have like breath or anything. Hang in there, Tio. There we go. Yeah, these guys are all weak to water, so be sure to have that ready. Seriously, Rixia? Oh, she's blinded, isn't she? I couldn't tell. There you go. Alright. Not gonna let you have that crit. I'll take it for you, though. Raging Spin. Yeah, they do a crazy amount of damage. And they can also attack delay. Alright, yeah. Let's go. Twin Dragon Strike. Now die. Hang in there, Tio. Hang in there, everyone. Jeez. Yeah, heal Rixia. You know what? Heal. Ow. He's more a nuisance than anything. Oh, shoot. She is not who I wanted to activate. Ah. Zero field. I mean, if critical can give us 2 guards instead of the 1, that'd be nice, but it's not going to. Yep. Because I really wanted to do the other thing, but I guess not. And also, another strike. 1 down. Some of them are retreating. Alright, let's go with 7th shot. That's another 1 down. Missed. Screw you. Alright, with that. There we go. And I'll drop a Genesis Flood, cause screw these guys. Genesis Flood. Oh, he's almost dead. Heal her. We're all winning this battle together. Ow. Ooh, that could be bad. Hang in there, Lloyd. Alright, and he's fainted. Oh no. Okay, good. He doesn't care about that. Let's give you a wise card, just in case. Ow. Not gonna try, because Team Rush. Get him. You deserve that. There we go. Level 82. Level 83.